feed people lies.
Can you really? Let me hold on. When I hear you guys talk that shit, listen. Like you said, everybody worships death, right? And then I can show you a video where death is showing up at somebody's house to kill him, and they say, "Oh, Death, Mr. Death is here," and Mr. Death says, "No, I'm not Mr. Death. I'm actually who? Satan." I just published a video showing Death says clearly, "I'm not." What I'm saying is that this is not an accident. Samael is out. Samael is the angel of death. It's sort of like everybody worships Satan. You know, when I say own your soul already and shit like that, and all your leaders run the Bible, people can laugh this off. We're talking about sealed in blood, the atonement for your soul. It's not like somebody could overturn this shit. You hear all this reverse speech now. It's inescapable. When you see stuff like this where death shows up and clearly tells you, it's Monty Python with the whole. Remember Monty Python had the Holy Grail and stuff, and then they also showed this other one with death, and death shows up and says very specific words. When they said, "This is Mr. Reaper," and no, I'm Satan, he said. Say, I am Satan is what he said, and it's sort of like what you see in that Solomon Kane where the devil steps up and says, "I am the devil's," I'm here to collect your soul on behalf of the devil. It's not like somebody can escape this shit. It's that your grandfather died, your great-grandma died, and all this other stuff. It's that we know that's natural order. Now you got this guy sitting over here telling you that's not natural order. There's a Holy Grail over there. Remember, reverse Holy Grails, layer below. So when you talk to like what you're saying, you hear people talking about ascend and stuff like that. We're descending. We're becoming real. You know when people say you want to lighten up, you're at a too low of a vibratory state. I'm so fucking low in a vibratory state. I'm taking over the fucking. I'm real. I am not scatterbrained. I am fucking so dense. You know what I mean? I am so together. It's like everybody's so in reverse. They're talking about ascending. I'm talking about descending. It's that in the tail on the donkey, like Don the Father is in heaven. It's the holy hole at the center of the dish. It's the asshole. They're showing you the asshole. Why would it be pin the tail on the fucking donkey? Why would it be his fucking asshole? A pin in his fucking asshole. So when I say everybody with their vibrational shit and ascension shit, I never even ever say those words because it's a complete reverse of what we're talking about here. Do you get it?
It's what I see. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't go with Devin and what he says. That's why I stick with you because I can't buy it. I don't buy it. Motherfucker. It don't make sense. It just don't make sense because they've been talking about that for how long? How long have they been talking about ascension, meditation, this type of stuff? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with meditation. Do yourself, I don't know, be a better person.
Meditation ain't got nothing to do with it. What I'm talking about is descend into reality. It's that you're in hell right now. You're in the mad den. And I know it's hard to believe, but we're in the pit. If I'm here, standing here as Satan, with all the shit telling you, clearly, we're not in heaven. We're clearly in the pit of fucking hell. Right. You know what I'm saying? It says it in your fucking Bible. This is Satan's world. How could you fucking mistake this? No, come on. So what I'm saying is that as pretty as shit may look out there, you're still opening up your present day, your box of horrors every day. One day you're going to die, right? That's what's been programmed into your head since day one. It should have been, no, you're not going to die. We're going to make it to the Holy Grail, whatever. And it's been woven into everything from stripper poles to curse words to it's literally everything. And when I show you this living dynamo with the ants going around and everything and women doing hula hoops, no, this shit is flowing through creation. How people aren't picking this up is impossible.
Right. It's not for them, right? It's not for them.
They ain't Satan. And I got to point this shit out to you at first. I mean, come on. I'm sure it sounds fucked up to people when I say it's one side of a light hole, it's a black hole. It's on loop, infinite loop, feedback loop, aurora borealis. The whole basis of your reality, everything about electricity and all this other shit, all about you're made in the image of your creator. It's if Jesus doesn't bang the fuck out of Mother Earth and there's no baby astral jet shooting out, trickling down on you, you're like the children of God, right? Which is this, one coin with two sides. It's like I'm telling you, we're in a black hole right now. Nobody gets out before Satan. I mean, come on. Who broke it down for you in such clarity? But Satan, everybody else, there's still that New Age shit behind them. They'll talk about Shambhala New Age shit. Let me tell you why it's got to be blood over intent. I say we're going to go gang bang this fucking holy hole. Little assholes are getting in this place. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a total fucking retard. You think you're going to go plunder? I'm going to lead you off to your death or something? Because, you know, that's what would happen to you. Because it's sort of like this. They showed you in, like, the Fifth Element. The more nuclear bombs they threw at that black mass, the bigger it got. Do you understand me? The more you go to attack something, the bigger it has to expand to counterattack you. Do you understand me? And what I'm saying is that you need to, like, hear this Princess of Darkness, she says, the reversal, Mark Braun is a pussy. This is great. I am what I eat. I tell you all the time, I eat pussy blood. Come on, this is like, how'd you fall into that shit? That's impossible. No, it's impossible. I tell you, I see a cockroach, I can't kill it. My wife calls me a little pussy because I got to clean up the fucking, I don't even want to go near those cockroaches. I remind you often, I am a fucking pussy. That's right. I am what I eat. So,
I am
I love the way she talks with that accent, you know. Pussy, you know, this is the greatest thing. So, like I say, if you know another language or something, you got to be, like I said to her and I said to Z, you know, if you know another language like Spanish or whatever it is, you'll see that this works in any language, and you might want to do some confirmation. So if you say maricon in Spanish and reverse it, or whatever curse word, you should start off with small shit like that, like "Oh Dios mío" or "God loves you." You do these little phrases just like I do. What you should do is take the shit I've been saying in these short phrases, like "It's clear from the Holy Spirit," whatever it is. You make the equivalent in Spanish, and then you say it forward. Figure out what the reversal is. Then you do another one with the forward and the reversal together, so you can play it back like a ping pong thing. You know, it's back and forth. You can hear it from. Just to make sure you understand what I'm talking about. Nobody does this, not David Oates or anybody else.
Like what one person says.
Make sure everybody understands it. All right, hold on. Now, hold on. See, it's both ways. Look. See, it's both. I say it. What the word is, reverse it. You know, most people just go back and forth to the same thing like this. You got to say it both ways and ping pong it back and forth like this. That's what confirmation is. That's how you could. I mean, that's a total confirmation. But some things you can't confirm. Like, you might try and figure out specific shit, but it only lets you go. You think
some things are meant for? So I can say the same thing you said, and it sounds completely different the way I said it. Do you? You know.
That's right. Some people can't get unfold. There's something mythical behind this. Like, there's definitely a creator. There's no way there's not a creator. This whole language shit and magic with blood magic and stuff. No, we could see the difference between us and the people who haven't spilt their blood. They're complete fucking retards. There's no way they can even conceive of this shit.
It's not for the benefit of all. They're in it for themselves and, you know, the benefit of themselves. Exactly. They're not searching for what we're searching for. We all came to this point because we're searching for something specific, and here we are. And the rest of the people out there they're just out there. And they're not in it. I'm not trying to laugh. It's just that, you know, there's so many people that suffer, and a lot of people, they don't care. Like, my wife works so hard. She works hard for a corporation. She showed up to work every single day for the past 5 years? Like every day. She hasn't missed one day of work. I promise you on everything. She hasn't missed one, but they will treat her like she's complete crap. She's a boss now, a manager of this corporation, but they treat her like crap. And it's just wrong. And people are treated like that all the time. You know, I come from a different place. I went through hell. We all go through hell. So, and it's wrong, you know? It's just wrong, and that shit needs to change. It just needs to change because these people in power, they don't really care. They don't really care about us. And we go off by the wayside to them. We don't matter. It's all about the riches for them, money, whatever they care about. I don't know what they care about, but not us.
I can see their power fading. It becomes clear to me with all this shit that's unfolding. It's clear. Knowledge is power, so their power is fading. If our knowledge is going up, you know what I mean? It's not like
we can.
What I'm saying is that we are going to hit a tipping point where enough people figure this out and people start to get flipped out or whatever. But, you know, even if, like I said, you know, I'm not worried about shit. You know, if you worry about shit, then what is it you worry about? say what it is into reversal, bit by bit, and hear it unfold. What you're not supposed to be worried about or something. You know, it's work. Listen, this reverse speech is biblical. Eventually you'll realize there's shit out there for you to find in books, like I've been telling you. There's books out there written about the devil and shit, specifically. So I've attached myself with blood to this thing. I'm standing here unmistakably as this. So when I pick up a book and I read a passage, and it talks about specifically the devil, it says specific shit I'm supposed to hear and nobody else. That was written in there. That's not a fucking accident. What is the chance this person's going to open up that book and go to that page and take out that passage and just happen to in the 5 minutes I had between doing this and doing that to make that reversal, discover that shit. And
that's why we each play a part. That's why I appreciate and worship all my blood brothers and sisters, because you guys help me see so much. Like, just like what you were saying, like, I actually read, you said to...
Read the Bible, reverse the Bible, you'll see it. I'm telling you.
Exactly.
For your eyes.
Exactly.
Any passage you can find in a biblical sense that talks about Satan, Samael, whatever it is that's related to this individual, I'm saying, if you took that shit, you would find biblical shit. Doesn't matter who did it. But nobody's going to do it unless you're that person and you were, like I say, the prince of demons. I'm being pulled to very specific shit. A demon will help you find things. I told you. A demon will help you find it. I don't want anything selfish like a person wants to find wealth, power, shit like that. I don't ask for anything like that. Heaven and earth, benefit of all. and what I'm saying is that's what the demons bring me. Everything I need is like another string. Every time I say heaven and earth, a demon goes and finds me something to bring here. Sort of like, lap it up, here it is go to hell. That's impossible. What would possess me to go do a reversal of that today? You know, it's like that girl. She does the pussy thing, and I say, I eat pussy, I'm going to lap it up. So I just, you know, it's like cause and effect. If she didn't post that Mark Braun is a pussy, I don't think I would have discovered this. I mean, I'm totally, this is the greatest thing. I can't wait for her to publish another negative video about me that'll trigger me to do another reversal. That'll be so fucking biblical. It's impossible. I've been saying lap it up, and that's go to hell. What is the fucking chance? No. Impossible. I'm the fucking devil. It's impossible. I would have some other phrase. You know, what's a phrase like Dirty Harry has, make my day. You know what I mean? I have lapped it up.
Lapped it up.